So, I can't believe I've never spoken about this book before, but this book has been my favorite book since grade 8 when I first read it. And I just really love the character Heathcliff. He's kind of scary, but he's just probably my favorite character in any book that I've read. And I don't even know why. He's just such a cool character. In this book, it's really long. It was a long read, but it didn't take me long. I probably read it in like 2 days. And I've read it a couple times since, and I love all of the movies. All of the movies are great. Every one of them. But this is the best love story I've ever read, even though they both die at the end, and it's like really bad and sad. And it's a messed up book, kind of, too. But pretty much every character dies at the end. Basically, it's about, there was a man who had some kids, and he went on a business trip, and he came home with a gypsy boy, which was Heathcliff. And Heathcliff got to know his adopted sister, and I guess they fell in love, and then the dad died, and the crazy brother took over, and he did not like Heathcliff. So he basically treated him like a slave and made him sleep in the barn and stuff, and then he realized that Kathy is above him, because back in the Victorian times, there was like all these, like you couldn't marry someone of lower rank, so she couldn't really marry Heathcliff. So she ends up marrying a wealthy guy, and that doesn't really go very well. And then Heathcliff marries the wealthy guy's sister, which goes really horribly. And then Kathy dies. And then Heathcliff's wife dies. And then a bunch of other people die. I don't know, it's a really good book though, even though everyone dies. It's just my favorite book. There's quotes from this book that are just perfect. There's nothing in this book I would change, even though you kind of hate all of the characters in the book. But I do sympathize with Heathcliff. But everyone in the book is just so bitchy, cranky. Like, I hate Catherine. Catherine is horrible. That character is just terrible, and a lot of people hate her when they read this book. But I would totally recommend reading this. Actually, I don't even know how you could get through life without reading this. But it's honestly the best book I've read in my life. And I don't think I'll read one better than this. Also, one of my favorite songs is called It's All Coming Back to Me Now, written by Jim Steinman, and that song was based on this book. And if you read the book, then listen to the song. It's kind of amazing. But it was sung by a band called Pandora's Box, and then it was sung by Celine Dion, and then it was sung by Meatloaf, and I think Adam Lambert did a cover of it. But if you know the story of the book, then hear the song. It's a very cool feeling. So I would highly recommend you listen to the song, read the book, and watch the movie.